Yo, how we doing, y'all? Josh or Owen here, whatever you want to call me. Today, it's day number 4. Day number 4 of doing shit by myself. Today, we're going on another hike. I don't know exactly what the plan is. It's currently 30 to 35 degrees outside right now. It's fucking cold as fuck. It's windy as fuck. But look, the sky is blue, so I didn't want to stay inside. And yeah, I'm currently walking on this trail. I haven't been here in a long time. I'm wearing these fucking big ass fucking Timbs too because it was muddy. And I really couldn't record me walking into the trail because the entrance to the trail is like a park right in front of it. There's a bunch of kids there and with their parents. I thought it'd be weird if a man hopped out of his car and pulled out his phone and started recording himself. So I was like, I'm gonna choose not to do that. I've been in this trail in a minute. So, there's a man up here. I don't want to bother him. We passed the man. Walking his 2 dogs. Look peaceful. I don't want to bother him with my weird ass talking to my phone while I'm walking. But, I forget where I was. I forget what I was talking about. Oh, I haven't been on this trail in a hot minute. A very long time. I used to come here with my friends. Other trail I used to come to with my friends. We used to ride our bikes because this trail's wide, but like it's wide. Sorry, I can't speak. It's wide. You know, it used to be really fun to ride our bikes through here. And it has a nice, beautiful view of the lake. Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey. It's my hometown. And yeah, just gonna enjoy the nature. Yap to my phone a bit. You know, I'm wearing like 3 layers. And we'll see where the road takes me. Hopefully I don't get lost. I think I remember this trail well enough so I won't get lost. But this trail goes up over the hills a little bit, like a little hill bit. Then it goes to the lake and there's a bridge. And on the bridge, you cross that bridge and you're on like a island on the lake. And it's beautiful. There's like this little spot up there that people made. I mean, I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been here in over like, fuck, 5 years, I would say. It's not as long as the other spot, but it's been a minute. But what I was saying was there used to be like these logs that people like got chainsaws and shit, and they like cut them into chairs. There used to be a hammock up there too. But we'll see what happens, man. Life is beautiful, you know. Cold's not gonna stop me. But there's a fork in the road. Let's look. That trail looks freaky. I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. But, yep, I'm gonna walk a little bit. Don't worry, I'll keep you guys updated. I always do. But yeah, see you in a bit. All right. I'm a little farther down the trail now. I don't remember it being this long. Not gonna lie. But, you know, I like that. Sometimes your perception of things change over a long period of time. And sometimes it can seem intimidating. Like really intimidating. Like this trail is really intimidating to me right now. Because I'm scared of getting lost. I'm scared of bears. I'm not scared of raccoons, but I'm scared of bears. And it's windy as fuck right now. Cold as fuck. And we had this huge storm last night, so there's trees like all over the place. I think to myself, what if a tree falls on me, bro? What if I get fucking crushed by these big ass trees? And I keep having to remind myself to stop focusing on the what ifs and buts and hows, and just focus on the now. Right now, I'm enjoying the trail, listening to music, and it's peaceful. I'm having a fantastic time. For those of you who don't know, like the real life homies that know me in real life, that found my channel, or that, I set my channel to, and if you somehow end up here, or just like new people as well, if you somehow end up here watching me right now, and you're wondering, like, what are you doing? And, why are you posting this? And like, how did you get here? A couple months ago, I would say about 5 months ago, I had a pretty bad mental break. And, there were things that led into it. Like, the girlfriend I had at the time, she broke up with me. And obviously I was pretty devastated. That's pretty normal for a breakup. But I was also seeing a psychiatrist. I was on medication that I wasn't used to taking. And no offense to the psychiatrist, but he put me on, I guess you could say offense to him. He kind of fucked me up. But he put me on medication that was way too strong for me. Put me on a high dose and convinced me that, like, hey, this will fix you. And it didn't. The only thing it did was just make me feel worse. And I got sucked into this really dark pit of depression and anxiety and all these types of things. And I was pretty upset with myself. I was upset with my life. And I was just, I didn't feel like me. One thing led to another. And I ended up in the mental hospital. I admitted myself. And after I got out of that place, I realized how much I was neglecting myself. I realized that I've been living my life for other people and not me. So I started posting videos, just like diary entries, like journal entries, I should say. I started posting stuff like that because at the time I didn't have a therapist and I didn't really have anyone to talk to about my problems. So I started creating these videos. And there's a guy on YouTube, I think he's on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. His name is The Zerky Show. He has some of the absolute, just like, real shit to talk about. And I'm like, he said in one of his videos, go do stuff by yourself. If it's just like a hike, going out to dinner, go taking a road trip by yourself, just do something by yourself. And that's when I started making these hike videos and started going out and vlogging and everything. Pause, look at this. That's fucking beautiful. I like that. But that's how I got here. I go to therapy every Monday now. And I realized that most of my life and most of my mental problems were all up here. They were all stuck in my head. Everything was up here. So right now I'm taking back control of my life. And I think that's beautiful. Some people may think that's stupid. Some people be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, Like, mental health can be looked down upon a lot. It really does. Like, 90% of people just look down upon it. And I mean, as you could say, it's not really their fault. I mean, maybe they just don't have the same problems that I do. Or that other people do. But genetically, I'm pretty predisposed to that stuff. And, I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety. And since medication didn't work for me, you know, I've just been exploring paths and different things to do. Just like that don't involve popping a pill. And honestly, this right now is the thing that's helping me the most. And that's great. And like I said in my other video, I encourage you guys to do the same. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, I encourage you guys to do the same. I made it to the bridge. Check it out, another bridge. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Bridge is a little sketch though. If I fall in the water, I'll be cold. That's for sure. Wow, man. It's been so long since I've been here. Especially around this time of the year, where all the trees are kind of dead still and they're not, you know, lush with leaves. They're all naked. Oh boy, is it fucking cold. Holy shit, I gotta make sure I don't drop my phone. Check it out. Holy shit, almost dropped my phone. That would've sucked. It's beautiful, man. I'm gonna take a stop right here to talk about some shit. Look at this side too. That's gorgeous, man. Nature's beautiful. Nature is beautiful. But, you know, maybe I shouldn't record on the bridge because it's fucking windy as fuck, bro. Holy shit, I'm fucking cold. Hold on. Alright, I'm on the island. Decided to go take a little break on this, like, little fucking rock and tree right here. Of course, we got the emo hair flowing because having long hair in the wind does not really agree with you. But, yeah. Especially with a fucking hood, bro. Sometimes it makes me look like Dora the Explorer. Or like Lard Farquaad. That guy's a baddie, though. But, yeah. This is nice. So peaceful. This is my view right now. Very nice. Yeah, I used to come here with my friends, like I said, when I was a little kid. I'm a little lost right now. But, to be honest, who cares? I got nowhere to be today. I got nothing to do. And this ain't too big. This town ain't, these trails ain't too big. I'll figure my way. I'll find my way. It'll all work out. But, yeah. I don't really know what else to say at this time. I'm sure more thoughts will flood in my head as I get farther down the trail. And, yeah. I mean, I know what some of you guys are probably thinking. Like, did you end up like the way you are because of her? Because of somebody, not her, sorry. Because of someone in your past. Do I regret anything that I did? Any choices that I made? To answer your question, no. I don't regret a single thing I did. Would I do it all over again? Yes. I have come such a long way since those times. Like in such an incredibly long way. I don't even know really to explain it. I had some ideas before I came on the trail because I don't like to go on these walks or do things by myself with an empty head. I like to walk through the trail or do something by myself so I can really reflect and so I can really just think. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, obviously. But, you know, when it gets to that point of talking, you're kind of sitting there and you're like, wait, what the fuck was I gonna say? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to live my life to the fullest now. I kind of got robbed in my early, like, teenage years. Early 20s. I mean, in my early 20s right now. I mean, like, my late teenage years, like, 17, 18. Like, I kind of got robbed. And it's no one's fault but mine. It's no one's fault but mine. I'm the one that kind of robbed it from myself. I mean, I got this job that I did it for 4 years, and I missed out on so many like trips, parties, you know, just hangouts with my friends in general. And you know, I even missed out on college because of it. I had to drop out of college because of that job. And now I'm kind of sitting like, yo, where did that put me? You know, right now I'm unemployed, no college degree. All my friends are graduating college this year. They're all doing their own thing. But we still hang out now. Like, I'm so happy I can hang out with them again. And they, you know, it's not even awkward. Like, I kind of just fit in, and it's great. Meeting a lot of great new people as well. But, you know, I'm starting to get a better sense of direction. Like, I actually, like, have an idea of how I want things to go now. I'm kind of just yapping at this point. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna get up and keep walking. Life is so beautiful, bro. I was just walking down the trail, and these fucking two beautiful dogs just came out of nowhere and, like, literally, like, jump attacked me. And the guy was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no. Trust me, it's okay. You know, like, just enjoy your walk, man. And I was like, thanks. But, you know, I was just looking down. I was looking around. They look in front of me. And these fucking two big-ass dogs were running straight at me, bro. I felt like fucking Call of Duty zombies, bro. Fetch me their souls. Loved it, though. Loved it. I live for moments like that. This is where we're at right now, though. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I will say, I will say. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. But, yep. So I'm a lot of breath. Fucking, this hill's pretty steep. But I found this, like, little thing. And look. There's nice quotes on it. Thoughts are clouds. Fuck. Sorry. These boots are really heavy to walk. But it says, thoughts are clouds mourning under a body of sky from which they came. I think that's what it says. Oops. Thoughts are clouds. No, thoughts are clouds moving under a body of sky from which they came. That's beautiful. And this one says, oops. If my heart was a vase, would you bring me flowers? It just says, watch your drop, bro. I wasn't expecting to see this. I like this. I really like this one. If my heart was a vase, would you bring me flowers? That's really nice. Here's another good spot to drop a seat in life. If you're a person like me, where you overthink a lot, and a lot of things really aren't as bad as they seem, and you're just constantly in your head, and you're thinking to yourself, like, holy shit, like what if something bad happens? Or like you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, like I suck at vocalizing things today. I'm usually better at it, but today is, I think it's the weather, like the coldness. Like, my hands fucking, it's numb as hell. I think you think, why are you wearing fucking rings on a hike, bro? Because I think it makes me look nice, and I like to look nice for myself. What the fuck is on my chin? Don't know what the fuck that was, but a lot of problems in life from my own experience. They're all stuck in your head. Overthinking is probably one of the worst things. It's like you're overthinking, then you go do it, then you're there and you're in the thick of it, and as you're in the thick of it, you're still overthinking. Right now, like, I'm still overthinking a lot. But my best piece of advice I could give you is just be yourself. Being yourself should be enough. Now, I think that it kind of relates to overthinking. But like in my scenario, I was overthinking who I was and who I wanted to be. I was overthinking about things I should say, things I should do, ways I should act in front of other people. And then I realized, holy shit, just me being me is enough. Isn't that crazy? Like, you don't always have to be the center of attention. You don't always have to be the funny one. You don't always have to be the crazy one. You don't always have to be the attractive one. The truth is, there will always be someone funnier than you. There will always be someone more attractive than you. There will always be someone that's more entertaining to be around than you. But no one can be you. So just be yourself. I made it to the top of the island. They upgraded since last time I was here. They have a whole fire pit, like actual stone benches. The hammock is still here though. Where is it at? The hammock. It's still here. This hammock has been here forever. I can't believe it's still standing. But there's a sign over here. And it says in memory of Mario Solozano Jr., but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Right there. I'm not religious, but I said a little prayer for him in my head. And yeah, I mean, I haven't been here in so long, especially around this time of year, but it's nice. It's really nice. Can't believe they upgraded. I don't even know how they got this shit up here. It's such a trek, and these are like solid fucking pieces. I'm impressed. It's beautiful. Pop squat right here. Hold on. Give me a sec. The top of this island is like the reward. Get here, it has a beautiful view of the lake and everything. I got my water bottle, Sweetwater, not sponsored. I wish I was, but I'm not. But yeah, I'm slowly realizing, ever so slowly, ever so slightly, that life truly isn't as bad as it was, or it may seem. Like, I know for a lot of men and women my age, like from like 18 to like 25, we're all, if you're in America that is, we're all nervous as fuck because we don't want to get drafted right now because of this fucking war that's going on. I don't know anything about it. I don't know nothing about fucking nothing. But you know, we can all agree that war isn't good. Killing people is not good. I'm not gonna get into the politics of that because that's not what this is about. But life truly isn't as bad as it may seem. It's really not. And I wish I could have realized that sooner. Of course, I don't regret anything that happened. And I don't regret anything I did. Because, personally, I mean, I don't really like living with regrets. I just really don't like hanging on to the past. Every time I've hung on to the past, in the past, it's made me miserable. At this point in my life, I'm realizing that it's in the past for a reason. The past is in the past for a reason. I know I kind of said similar things in my other video, where like, you know, past something, focus on the present. I'm like, yeah, but like like the present is the most important thing. It is. And life is truly beautiful, man. And I'm happy that I can find happiness within myself without having to, you know, look for other people for it. I mean, of course, hanging out with other people and like, you know, like the most recent video I posted before this one, where I was out partying with all my friends, like that shit was so much fucking fun, and I was so happy. But I don't need that to be happy. In the past, like I said, like I used to rely heavily, like so heavy, for other people as a source of happiness, and being like, holy shit, if I'm like if I'm not with somebody in terms of relationships romantically, or if I'm not with somebody platonically, like I'm just not gonna be happy. But coming out here and doing these things by myself, and the mental health journey that I've been on, and the mental health journey that I'm continuing, I'm realizing that I could be happy by myself. I don't need to pop a pill to do so. Of course, you know, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But of course we're getting there. We're never gonna be perfect, but we're getting there. We're getting to that point of being happy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy right now. This is the most happy I've been in years. You know, I've been going to the gym, you know, I'm getting a little swole, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm hanging out with my friends more often, I'm getting invited to things, but you know, I'm single. And that's okay. I'm happy with my singleness right now. And people ask me, would you go back to college? Would you pursue another career that needs a degree? And like, I think I would. I definitely would. It's just so intimidating because like everyone's already graduating this year. Like everyone's already almost done with it. And you know, I'd just be starting. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I remember being in college and there was like a 60-year-old man in my class. Like that guy doesn't give a fuck. You know, he's just doing it to do it at that point. He's probably bored. But yeah. I'm broke as shit right now. I got no fucking money in my name, bro. I think I have like $500 in my name right now. I'm broke as fuck. Like, I'm so fucking broke. I want to make money off this too eventually, but I need, like I said, 4,000 viewing hours to do so. I have enough subs for it, so I mean, like, share the video, please. If you got this far, like, share, subscribe, you know, all the above. But if you don't, I don't care. If you just like the video and you want to enjoy watching it, that's fine by me. It's fine by me. But I was watching this Joe Bartolozzi video. I don't know if you guys know Joe Bartolozzi. Joe Bart. He actually lives in New Jersey. It's kind of funny. But he was talking about the universe. And he was saying things like, how did he say it? He was saying things about like how the universe is infinitely expanding, and like billions and billions and billions of years ago, that not ago, like in the future, billions of years in the future, that, you know, the universe is gonna collapse in on itself, and it's gonna, the Big Bang is gonna happen again. It's all gonna restart. And he was saying, like, what if we're perpetually stuck in living the same life over and over and over again? And I sat there and I was like, what if we are? And like, what if it's not the same exact life, but like, maybe it is, you know? What if we're just stuck? And you know, that's more reason to just do whatever the fuck you want in illegal premises. Don't do anything illegal. But really, just like, who cares what people think, man? You really just gotta live for yourself. And that's what I'm discovering recently, is you gotta just live for yourself. Yup. Ooh, it's fucking cold out here. I don't have any stories I could tell, so I don't want to leave yet. It's a little bit of a long walk back, but let me think. I have a funny story. If you guys hear a funny story, one time I was working really late at night. This is my old job I used to do. I worked for a band. We'd work mostly nights, especially during the summertime, because it gets hotter in New Jersey and they're in the summertime, and we get a lot of shows on the Jersey Shore. And one time, it was like 3 a.m. and I was driving home from work. I was on the Garden State Parkway, and I was like, fuck, I gotta piss, and I'm starving. And my girlfriend at the time wanted chicken noodle soup, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll pick up that shit. I'll grab some food, grab her stuff, and no, it'll be fine. Walk in there, order my food. When you go to Wawa, you put it in the machine, and they give you a little ticket. It goes, you rip it out, and it gives you your number, and knows your order of food and everything. And you have to stand in front of the food counter, and you're waiting for it. So I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting for it, and these 2 rowdy women walk in. They're older black women, beautiful ladies. They're coming in, they're like, damn, what you guys getting for food? What you getting, honey? And she points to me, and I go, I'm just getting a sub. And she goes, you getting a sub? Okay. And she goes to someone else. There's another guy sitting next to me, and she goes, what about you? And he gets white as a ghost, starts fucking shivering in his timbers, and he's like, getting a sub sandwich. And the lady was like, damn, don't worry, I don't bite. And then there were these 2 younger girls on the other side of the guy that was standing next to me. And then the 2 older ladies started talking to them. And they were like, what you two getting? What you 2 ladies getting, baby? And then they were like, oh, we're just getting subs too. And she's like, okay, everybody getting subs in here. Then she goes up to the machine, starts ordering her food. She goes to the machine, pays, and then she's just, you know, she's just being rowdy. I think it's so funny. I think it's awesome. So eventually my food comes out. I walk up to the counter, I grab my food, and I'm grabbing a spoon, I'm grabbing napkins and stuff, and these 2 ladies are sitting there just chatting, and I go, you 2 lovely ladies have a great night. And she goes, oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. What's your name? And I go, oh, my name is Josh. And she goes, oh, my first crush's name was Josh. And I go, oh, I hope I'm next, baby. And she goes, oh my God. She throws her hands up in the air. She goes, I like you, I like him. And I just walked out. I had to stay nonchalant. I couldn't stick around. That's a funny story I have. Nothing crazy. Nothing like, that's an eye-opener. But it was funny. It was a funny story. I tell that one a lot. I'm glad I can share it here. Man, I drove home with a smile on my face the rest of the night. I drove home with such a big smile on my face, and I told that story to so many people. Of course, I have sad stories, but this isn't sad. It's supposed to be happy. This is a happy day. This is positive. Positive energy, yo. Lock in. Yes. But, alright. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Not the video, but I'm gonna continue walking around. Take a picture of myself so I can post it on the gram and shit. Check out the Instagram, Josh underscore Spiro on Instagram. It's always in the description. If you don't follow it, I don't like you. I'm kidding, I love you. But if you don't follow it, boo, you stink. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I gotta look cute for the gram though. Got some ladies I need to impress. No, I'm kidding. I have no one to impress. But yeah. Thanks for getting this far. If you're here right now and you got to this point in the video, whoever you were, and you got here right now, I want you to comment down below. Just say I love you, and I'll know you got this far. Just simple. I love you, and I'll know you got this far in the vid. I heart it. I mean, I heart all the comments anyway, but you know. Yes. Just left the top. I'm gonna head back now. I'm going to that sunset spot today. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't give a fuck what I say. I'm going to that sunset spot. I've been talking about it for like a week now. And I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. I'm just gonna do it. And it's fucking cold. My hand is fucking bright red. Whew, it's fucking cold. But fuck it. I'm definitely getting a cold after this shit. But it's so worth it. I'm going this way. I want to check out one more spot on the island before I start heading back. But yeah, dude, this is a great hike. I'm in a good mood. I have been in a much better mood recently. Holy shit, my head is so fucking cold, bro. It's so cold. Oh. But I remember I used to come down to this spot. Look, it's like on the water. We used to come down here and we used to skip rocks. I think this is it. This path isn't really a path anymore. I think it's right there. Take a look. You know what? Fuck it. Who needs a trail, right? Who needs a trail? You can make your own path. And that's a good message. Sometimes, bro, in life, like I say all the time in life, sometimes you just gotta forge your own path. And do things that's not the spot though, so I'm actually not gonna do that. But what I was saying was sometimes the best way to live is just to forge your own path for yourself. That's a pricker bush. And I think that's the best way to live. Unless it's something like you need to. Like, of course, when I say forge your own path, and of course when I say doing all these things by yourself, like forging your own path and stuff, it's all situational. And it depends on who you are as a person. And it depends, like, just on the situation. Sorry, this is a really nice spot. I'm gonna get a selfie real quick. But anyway. Sorry, I'm on high alert. But it's all situational. Depends on the situation. It depends on who you are. But sometimes you gotta look at the situation from all angles and all possibilities. What is the best direction for you to take? And sometimes you may not even realize it, but the best direction you need to take is the one you have to build on your own. Like, right now, I know I mentioned it at the end of one of my other videos, but I have an opportunity to move to Tyler, Texas. My sister and my brother-in-law, they're moving there. And, you know, it'll be great. It'll be an amazing time. I'll be making really good money. I'll be working for my brother-in-law's company. Because he said, because I'm in between jobs right now. because, you know, a lot of shit happened in my life, but, you know, sorry, my nose is running, hold on. A lot of shit happened in my life to where, you know, I just couldn't get there. I couldn't get to that spot. I couldn't find something that I wanted to do. And, you know, I'm in between jobs right now. I'm broke. But, you know, I have some sort of direction now. But anyway, what I was saying was, I kind of, like, it's an amazing opportunity. I've been making really good money, living in a new state. I've been with my family. I've been making enough money that in a few months I'll be able to afford my own place, like an apartment. And my brother-in-law would be my boss. And it's like, it would be great. And, you know, I was talking to my therapist about it. And he was like, he's like, not you have to, but he was like, a good idea would be, write down on a sheet of paper pros and cons. The pros and cons of moving, pros and cons of staying. And I have a while to decide. I've just been sitting on it. I haven't made an official decision yet. Because it's a big decision. It's not something that I can make. It's not a decision that I can make impulsively. And there's other reasons why I don't want to do it. Because it's like 2 hours away from somebody that I once knew. And that scares me. It's just a crazy coincidence that, like, hold on, this is beautiful. It's a crazy coincidence that, like, my family's moving that close to somebody that I once knew. Sorry, my nose is running really bad. It's kind of gross, but it's cold out here. And, you know, but that shouldn't manage my decision. That shouldn't manage my way of thinking on it. What I should do is forge my own path, and I should be thinking about how it will benefit me mostly, and not how I will affect other people. Because at the end of the day, it's my life. I'm a grown adult. I turned 22 in less than a month, April 4th. And I have to forge my own path, and I have to figure out what works best for me in that scenario, in that situation. And I haven't come to that conclusion yet. I have not come to the conclusion yet. I have not made a decision yet. My therapist said I should do it. He thinks it's a good opportunity. My friends think I should do it. My dad and my mom think I shouldn't do it. But the final decision comes down to me and what I think I should do. And, who knows? Who knows what I'll do? But right now, this is what I'm doing. I forged my own path today in the woods. I went off the trail, and I'm at the fucking lake. It's cold as fuck. I can't feel my hand. My fingers are numb. You can see they're, like, dead right now. They're numb. But we'll see where the road takes me, man. The road has led me astray before, but it's taught me valuable lessons that, you know, I wouldn't have learned anywhere else. Yep. All right, y'all. The forest is so filled with life, like memories. Like, this is freshly burnt wood. Someone built this, like, ramped their bike off of. Shows that life has been here before. I'm not the only one who trekked these trails. But, I think I've seen all I needed to see. Oops. I think I've seen all I needed to see. And, I'm gonna start heading back now. I'm on top of a stump right now. Look, fucking. Fuck. You didn't see that. Yeah, it's fallen tree. It was fun while it lasted. Currently walking back right now, and there's this bench here. I don't remember seeing it on the way here. Like, I was walking back and this shit literally just spawned here. And I currently think I'm in the back rooms. I'm on level fucking woods. Level hike. But fuck it. I stumbled across this. Another thing that I walked right past. Someone's puppy died. Rest in peace, puppy. That's really sad. It's really sweet that they did that for the puppy. I want to stay back here because I don't know where the thing starts. But rest in peace, dog. You're in a better place now. Just got back to my car, y'all. It is cold as fuck out. 34 degrees it says in the thermometer. But I'm gonna go. Fuck, bro. Hope I didn't miss the sunset. I'm gonna try to make it. So, we'll see what happens. What's good, y'all? Just got back to my house. By the time I got back, I started going to the sunset spot, but it was too dark. And bro, the spot is bad luck. I just can't get there, but trust me, guys, I will get there. But this is the end of the video. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.